first, a new report reveals delays in the first moments of a Bastrop County wildfire.
The Hidden Pines fire burned more than 4,500 acres and destroyed more than 60 homes last October. KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller shows us the changes the report recommends and the lost time after the fire began.
In this part of Bastrop County, you can still wipe the soot off the burned trees. And part of a new report shows in those critical first moments, the fire burned for up to an hour before crews got there to start trying to put it out.
And I'm saying to our citizens, if there's a fire on your property, you call 911 immediately.
That's Bastrop County Judge Paul Poppe after the release of the new study. It claims someone on the Leakey property where the fire first broke out called ranch headquarters in a different county instead of 911. Delaying the response.
This is an area where the fire came through.
It's also an area just down the road from Jim Boyle's home.
It was a roaring inferno by the time it got here.
Boyle is also the spokesperson for the Lost Pines Property Owners Fire Protection Task Force. He believes county leaders needed to better realize the threat the fire posed from the beginning. He thinks the report needed to stress certain lessons.
Our view is one that there weren't enough resources brought to the fire, that is enough aircraft, the appropriate aircraft, enough bulldozers early on in the fire.
The county judge points out an aircraft request in the first hours of the fire. Still, he believes the state and others need to have more equipment in Bastrop County.
The county does not own a single fire truck, a single bulldozer. We don't own any helicopters or any airplanes.
He says although the county coordinates its fire departments and the state that own the resources to fight wildfires. The county judge is also asking private property owners to do what they can to try to clear space around their homes or buildings and also to give firefighters a place to try to combat any future fires. Reporting in Bastrop County, Kevin Schwaller, KXAN investigates.
Well, you may remember at first it appeared a large part of that firefighting effort would wrap up in a day, but Mother Nature had her own plans.
That's exactly right. You might recall that the Hidden Pines fire drastically changed course on the second day because of a change in the wind direction. In fact, you can see right here on this map, the fire started on the northwest side of the Leakey farm, and then that's in the blue corner here, and then those flames blew to the south and southwest on the first day, but on the afternoon of the second day, the wind started blowing to the northwest, and that resulted in a more intense fire and a loss of homes.
And critics of the response say more resources should have been called in the first 24 hours of that fire. Bob Nix with the Austin Firefighters Association says he was astounded the Austin Fire Department wasn't called to help until 2 days after the fire started.
We have a standing army we can pull in if we need to. We can certainly release a small number of firefighters to go help out in a very important fire like the ones going on Bastrop.
And they told us state officials initially did not want to move AFD because of the fire risk here in Austin. And tomorrow, Texas lawmakers are meeting to talk about whether we are all prepared for the next natural disaster. Jim, the wildfire risk is not as high right now because of the recent storms in the area, right?
We're above normal in rainfall this month of March, so that is a good thing, but it can change on a dime, as we know around here.